once again for another episode of the Zita Nation. I am your host, Emperor Zita, coming to you live here from the Fortress of Solitude in Etobicoke with episode 13 of the Revolution. So it's been a busy week here at the Zita Nation. We have a lot to show you this week. We still have some guest commentary from Lord DPF himself, MC Donovan Fernandez. We have some Dark Knight Rises premiere footage. We also have some parade footage of the Feast of Santa Carmelo. Plus, I have a very special treat in Princess Katherines' segment this week. And yes, do not adjust your TV sets, do not adjust your computers. My hair has been cut. So let's get right into it, and I will see you guys soon.
Pretty much the same as last week. Cravings in full swing. Food, carbs, good stuff. Like, I'm still craving wonton soup, pasta, curry chicken, burrito, more rice. Food, getting bigger and bigger, exhausted. More aches, and I wish it was January, so it would be over. It must be a boy. It is up to no good. I mean it, because I'm exhausted. I'm ready for bed. It's full time. Go away. They come and rock your world. Never go. They make me shiver and shake. Standing in the midnight rain. I got my head on tight, wanna shake. Never go. Come on, take me home tonight.
That's my friend dog.
I don't know. Hi. Say hi to Danny. Look, say hi, Danny. How are the twins?
Hi, Danny. What are the twins? Hi, Danny.
Oh, lots of room to clear. Tom?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey! Dan, what's going on, man? I'm good.
Hi. How are you?
I see one of them has decided to ride on the roof. Doesn't like you inside, eh? Hi, young man. How you doing? Hi. How's that? Hi, Nick. Hi, Peter. Okay. Hey. Oh, you gotta go put money on the pillow now. Yeah, we're gonna start.
That's a car.
That's an old theory. The other year he had Hi, Jack.
Give me 5. Okay.
Hello, mano walang baraha. No umbrella. Yeah, I know. Parade isn't getting far.
No, it's not.
You know what?
Zack Ryder got a match on Raw. Okay, yeah, he jobbed to ADR. Then he got a match on SmackDown, where he jobbed to Sanda. Hey, at least he's getting matches on television, right? And he didn't have to be stuck on Superstars this week. Dolph Ziggler is Mr. Money in the Bank. The guy has been Mr. Money this entire year. The only two wrestlers that I think can hold a candle to his in-ring work? That's right, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. The no DQ match, fantastic stipulation. And AJ did a great job. CM Punk once again triumphed. Daniel Bryan asked AJ to marry him again, and she said, yes! 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 John Cena won the other Money in the Bank, and he's cashing it in on Punk. I think Cena is turning heel on Monday. So it is Raw 1000 on Monday. Should be great. We're starting off with a DX reunion. AJ and Daniel Bryan's wedding. Cena versus Punk for the title. Christian's going to defend his Intercontinental title. Appearances by Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, The Rock, Mick Foley, Bret Hart, The Undertaker. I just hope it's not the same old Raw that we see every week. But any kind of surprise would be good for me.
I remember being surprised. I think in the business they have taken out the surprise element of anything. So let me go in steps. I remember the Ultimate Warrior coming back at WrestleMania 8. My favorite match and the best promoted match in the history of matches has to be Yokozuna versus The Undertaker, the first casket match. They put so much promo on that. They built it up. Now it would probably just be like another match on Raw. There's so many shows going on. There's Raw, there's SmackDown, Superstar, NXT. There's a pay-per-view every month. I guess it is hard to surprise people, but Edge coming back at the Royal Rumble, unexpected, and that's what they're missing. They're missing the element of surprises, and they're not listening to the fans. I can't wait for Cena to go heel.
Hello, people.
Hello, people.
Guess what day it is again?
Comic book day.
That's right, it's comic book day, and we're headed down to Excalibur once again, as always. Third week with no stroller, right?
Wait, no?
So, who are we gonna go see at Rob's?
Pizza.
And then where are we going after Rob's?
Pizza.
We will see you guys down at Excalibur. We're gonna go talk to Rob and Fred. See you soon, people!
See you soon, people.
Alright, we're here again. I'll tell you, these steps of doom are a lot easier without the stroller. And we win again. This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
Book I recommend, if you like, a lot of people are not into westerns, but if you like a good artist, Doug Wiley here produced a really good series called Rio. Now this has gorgeous artwork in it, it's a nice story, and it's worthwhile just simply because this man knew how to draw. Now he's no longer with us, but one of his legacies is this character right here. So I would recommend this book. If anything is worthwhile getting, this is it. Of course, Justice League, Jim Lee, Jeff Johns on it. That's always something worth picking up. Now, the big question is, who's going to take over after Jim Lee has left the book? That's a question mark there. The other thing I also recommend is, of course, our friend here, Daredevil. Again, Wade doing a great job on it, Mark Wade. So it's always a nice read, you know. And actually, it's a $2.99 book, $3.99, where this is a good quality book for that price. As always, I recommend our friend here, Avengers vs. X-Men. There's always a good, either Bendis, always good writers and artists on this series. So another one I would strongly recommend. Fantastic Four by Mr. Hickman there. It's not a bad series as well. And what's nice about this particular issue, Frank Cho did the cover, so he's going to be doing a mini-series soon, so I'm looking forward to Frank Cho doing that. But again, it's a nice series as well. Fantastic. He draws the best looking babes, how's that? Yeah. And this is a nice cover to exemplify that, alright?
Reading a paper, Ton of Stock. And unfortunately there was a tragic shootout. This kid's picnic or get together. And it's a tragic situation, but the paper played it up so much. It's like 6 pages of this certain gang related shootout. Now, usually there's about 30 to 100 gang shootings every year in Toronto. We got a lot of play with the one in the Eaton Center because it happened in like a white type downtown neighborhood. So you got a lot of play with that one. Now you got a lot of play with this one. So I'm thinking, you know, of all the other years, between an average 50 shootings, gang shootings a year in Toronto, they seem to be having more on press. And maybe I've been listening too much to Alan Watt, Alex Jones, Gary Bell, and Spaceman in the 640 AM, or David Icke. But the Hegelian dialectic seems to be playing here. It seems they want to play up the shootings to get an end result, which would probably be more police again. I mean, the gangs are actually run by the elite in some form or way. When they need more police funding, they bring out the gangs. It's similar to the education system. You know, they test the kids and they give them a hard test, and then they say, "Wow, look at that! They're failing math and English. We need more tax money." And then 3 years later, test them again, give them the easier test. Say, "Look at that! They're flying colors. They passed with flying colors. All that money you gave us really worked." And then another 5 years from now, they have the test again. So look at them, they're all failing again. We need more tax dollars again. It's the same thing with the police. You bring out the gangs, you get more police. Therefore, you have to pay more taxes. People feel safer. The only way to squeeze the tax dollars is to either threaten the kids' education. I guess with the case of police, the safety of the community, right? So they're all squeezing tax dollars. It's all about the money. It's not really about safety. If they really want to get rid of the gangs, they could have.
The guys are waiting for you, see? So we are headed to the midnight show of The Dark Knight Rises. I actually talked my beautiful wife into coming with us. Can you believe that? I actually talked her into coming to the movies. To a midnight show for a comic book movie. Once again, I have my partner in crime here with me. This is my brother-in-law, Greg. You guys met him when we went to go see the Avengers. Frost and Jess and Nikki. So we're heading into the theater right now. As always, here at the Cineplex Odeon on Queensway. Alright, so we are here in the theater. Sick. We are in the theater, right honey? You guys are psyched for this as the Avengers?
Look at my drink.
Anyways, we're about to start watching the film. We're ready to go.
I just took the call and the back.
Let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr. Wayne.
The ending was a little bit twisted, which actually worked. I think it rocked.
It's like a movie.
Yeah. 2 thumbs up?
It was a great movie.
Can you guys believe it? It's over already. Another week here of the Zita Nation is finished. Thank you for joining us here in the Revolution. Follow Lord DPF on Twitter at Mr. DPF. Go pick up your Drop Dead Pinups, Electric Night CD, listen to all their music, and follow them on Twitter at Drop Dead Pinups. Subscribe to my channel, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube, and go back and watch all of our other episodes right here on YouTube. Then follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Go to Excalibur Comics for all your comic book related needs. You'll never forget the name of the Zita Nation.